In today's video, we are going to be testing out one of the craziest damage setups I have ever seen inside and outside of dungeons. This setup costs a combined total of over 1.5 billion coins, so it's not for the faint of heart, but this setup was so much fun to use, and I honestly can't wait to show you guys this. Before we get into testing this setup though, only a small percentage of the people watching this video right now are subscribed, so if you aren't subscribed yet, consider doing so. You can always change your mind at any time. Without further ado though, let's get right into the video. So the other day I was in a call with one of my buddies, Death Streaks, and I saw that he was using this crazy archer setup. Now this was a little strange because usually he runs mage, so at first I was very confused, yet I was also kind of interested to see what he was actually doing. I noticed how much damage he was actually doing with this setup, and I had to try it out for a video. So huge shout out to Death Streaks for letting me borrow this entire setup, minus the Hyperion, that is mine, and the pet, which is also mine. But basically everything else in this setup is his, so huge shout out to him. I'm going to link his Twitch channel down below. Go ahead and show him some love and say that I sent you there. So first things first, I want to give you guys a quick overview of what the setup actually entails. So first off, level 100 Wither Skeleton pet, as you can see right here. I do have the pet skin on it, because why not, you know? But I also have a spooky cupcake attached, which increases strength by 30 and speed by 20, which is nice, especially when moving through dungeons. Overall, though, the Wither Skeleton pet is just really good for Archer and does a lot more damage, take less damage from skeletons, deal more damage to wither mobs, so overall works really well in the catacombs. The next thing, and probably the most crucial thing, is the boomerangs. As you can see, I have 4 nearly max boomerangs in my inventory right now, all spiritual, recombobulated, 5-starred. Yeah, Death Streaks does not go cheap when he goes to changing setups. I believe he spent like almost 600 million coins on the bones and stuff alone, which is kind of ridiculous, so I mean, fair play. But nonetheless, there's also the armor. As you can see here, we're using Death Streak's Diamond Necron head. It's reforged to Ancient. As you can see, it is a special dungeon item, which looks super sick. He also has Fuming Hot Potato Books on it, Grow 6, Prod 6, Rejuvenate 5, obtained from killing Necron in the Catacombs lots of times, and grants 2-time damage on the Catacombs floor 7. So obviously, depending on what floor you're doing, you should use that Diamond Necron head version, or Diamond head version. I actually did a floor 6, so I should have asked him for his floor 6 head, but nonetheless, this still worked very well. We also have a full Necron set, as you can see, or 3/4. So Necron's chestplate, Necron's leggings, and Necron's boots, which is well over a couple 100 million by itself. All 5-starred, recombobulated, Grow 6, Prod 6, Fuming Hot Potato Book, recombobulated. The whole works. You know, he doesn't go cheap on these things. We also have my recombobulated 5-starred heroic Hyperion, as you can see right here, with Smite 7 on it, as well as a bunch of other maxed enchants, ultimate wise 5. This thing's tons of fun, does ridiculous amounts of damage, and it's a really good way to clear rooms when you're actually going through the dungeon. The last spot is just a regular bow. It is a spiritual death bow, 5-starred, as you can see. Nearly maxed. I also have chance 5 on there. This thing does a ton of damage, and I'm excited to show you guys how much this setup actually does in total when you're actually going against some mobs. So I know that little summary of the setup took a while. There's a lot of different moving parts. I also have all my talismans reforged to strong. I didn't feel like going to shaded because I'm going right back to bazaar after this, but I could do more if I had all my epics and below to shaded, but that's like 6 more million coins, so let's just allow it. But so straight up, just looking at a zombie, 1 boomerang, if I right click, we do 244,000 damage. Pretty decent. If I use a boomerang and switch to my death bow as it hits, I do 367k and 748k. So obviously, as you can see, it kind of changes a bit. 1.4 million damage. It honestly just depends on how you hit it. And I actually just completely missed that mob. Let's ignore that. Okay, here's a zombie here. Let's try it here. 367k. Is it with range where it does more damage? I'm kind of curious. Okay, let's go over there. 748k to each of those, so that's pretty insane considering we're outside of dungeons right now. Obviously, this is a dungeon setup. One of the most complicated parts about the setup, though, is making sure that you hotkey in between all your boomerangs, especially as they reload, so that you can continue firing. Luckily, we're only going to be trying this on floor 6 today, so it shouldn't be too hard, and we should melt through the mobs relatively quickly. Without further ado, though, we're going to jump into a floor 6 dungeon run. I just decided to randomly queue with the Find a Party or Party Finder feature that they have here on dungeons. So let's jump right into those clips right now. You guys won't believe how much damage we actually end up doing. So we're in the run with the setup. I need to change over to the archer class. Actually, there we go. Only archer level 25. So this might be a little bit yikes in terms of my class, but these bones are actually insane, as you guys saw outside dungeons. So I'm excited to see what we can actually do with these inside dungeons. So running the Wither Skeleton pet, as I said before, Got the 4 bones. The spiritual death bow, by the way, it's actually kind of cracked. It's pretty insane. Hyperion as well for clearing, which is always nice. But I don't have crazy mana. Well, when I hold it, I have 2.8k, which is pretty good actually. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting clear. I'm excited nonetheless, and we'll just see how this goes. So clear, yeah, I'm still doing ridiculous amounts of damage. Oh my, was that 10 mil right as soon as we like walked in? Are you kidding me right now? Oh my goodness, this thing does so much damage. This is insane, actually. Okay, hold up. Let me, I don't really know how to, like, bone swap and all that. So I'm gonna try, obviously, but... Also, we are on the floor 6 just to make things a little bit easier. So I can be a little bit more comfy while trying this. But if I swap to my death bow, 40 million damage! Are you kidding me right now? That is insane. What? It does so much damage. Like, everything is just an instant tap. Oh my goodness. I love this. I actually love this. Yeah, everything just gone. It doesn't do AoE damage, obviously, because it is just a bone. I do need to actually line up my hits, which is the one thing, you know, your boy's accuracy is, it's seen better days, if I'm gonna be honest. But nonetheless, like, we're still melting through anything that comes in our path, which is pretty sick. And then also we can switch to the bow here, and we can also just one-tap everything. So that's also a lot of fun. And then Hyperion for mass room clearing if there's too many mobs in the way. This setup overall is just so expensive. Okay, wait. Lost Adventure, oh my goodness, it just got absolutely destroyed. I think I did some damage to it before with my Hyperion, but nonetheless, it still just got absolutely melted. I'm gonna go try and find some more mobs. I feel bad for this random party finder party that I found, but honestly, boys, you're just gonna have to deal with it while I test this setup, because this thing's so much fun. Okay, I kind of want to try and find Yellow Room, if I'm being honest. I don't know if they'll let me do it, though, but we'll see. Hyperion, by the way, I've shown this quite a few times. My favorite weapon, like, in the game. It is way too much fun. Oh, I see a Lost Adventure. Okay, let's try it on this thing. Let's go try. Okay, boys, please, 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 please. Okay, Lost Adventure. All right, let me kill these guys first. Okay, there we go. No, please, come over here. Or Angry Archaeologist. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is ridiculous. I just need to get better at, like, rotating and hotkeying between bows, but nonetheless, it's insane. Also, you can shoot from a good distance as well, which is always fun. Kind of hold your ground if you see a skeleton master in the distance. You don't really want to get beamed by it. I feel bad for these guys. I'm literally doing no secrets this run, but sorry, fellas. It's got to be done. It's got to be done for the content. For the content. What's in this room? Box. Okay, you know what? I'll be somewhat useful. I'll do a box puzzle. Excuse me. There we go. Look at me helping out the team. Team player. Zach plays Ann over here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut back when we have something cool that we can kind of do some damage on. You guys kind of get the general idea. It's doing ridiculous amounts of damage. How much damage can we do to a mob down here? Actually, let's see. Yeah, that's like 14 mil, maybe. Yeah, it's, 15 mil, 16 mil, and I do even more if I swap to my death bow. I just keep on forgetting. So let's try here. 68 mil? Is that 68 million damage? That's 68 million damage. Are you serious right now? And we're just one-shotting them with our actual death bow? 44 mil. What? This thing is ridiculous. I actually can't believe what I'm seeing here. This is insane. I don't know what I'm going to do for lifesteal in the boss fight, but we're going to find out. And then it spawns these low guys too, who go and attempt to fight for you, but obviously doesn't go tremendously well. But yeah, I'll cut back when we find something cool to kill. I'm just going to mess around with this and try and get better with it. This Archer, it's insane. In floor 7, though, one thing that you do need to keep in mind, it's a little bit squishier. It's still like the most damage you can do with a single class, though. Like, out damages Hyperion when you're mage and stuff. But I mean, obviously, you aren't as comfortable, but nonetheless, we're still doing like insane amounts of damage, so might be worth the trade-off. So hopefully Blood isn't done and I can actually give it a shot on Blood Room. I'm kind of curious to see how this does. Okay, yeah, it does all right. It does all right. What? That is insane. I actually can't believe that. That is just ridiculous. Oh my god. It just melted through the whole room. I mean, wait, why don't we have a check mark? What? No check mark. Where's the check mark? Oh, there we go. It was just taking a second to update, but that is actually insane. It just melted the entire room in like 4 clicks. That is too much fun. Oh my goodness. So we're going into the boss room now. I'm kind of worried about the lifesteal part. I haven't tested this out. I think I'm just going to swing with my Hyperion, and hopefully that's enough lifesteal, but we're going to have to see. I'm going to see how much damage I can actually do to a golem. Oh my god. What? What? Excuse me? You guys have no idea how many times I've died to these stupid golems, man. That is insane. I actually can't believe that. I cannot believe how much damage we just did there. Nonetheless, though, I'm going to hope that my Hyperion does enough lifesteal, and I'll cut back when the giants spawn. Or I can just shred through them with boomerangs. I mean, that works too, I guess. We're kind of killing them. So I honestly don't know. Like, I haven't had to swing anything. Like, I'm just holding right click with the boomerangs, and we're actually killing them. So I mean, I guess this works. I didn't think this would be something that we'd be doing. And I believe our death bow kills them as well. But nonetheless, though, just spamming like our boomerangs, we do so much damage. I'm stuck inside something here. I don't know what it is. Can I get out maybe? Or I can just spam my Hyperion and shred through everything as well. But I don't know. This phase, honestly, this is probably my least favorite floor for the terracotta reason. But yeah, we're kind of chilling. As you guys can see, they're literally dropping in front of us. So I don't know. It's really not the end of the world, and we're kind of chilling. Like, we do so much damage with this. Like, yeah, let me actually get some room here where I can kind of stretch my legs, you know. But yeah, lifesteal just hasn't been a problem. We've been killing them faster than they've been trying to kill us. So haven't even seen my health go down yet. So I believe we're going to be fine. But yeah, it's pretty insane. Like, how much damage do we do to this guy? Oh, here's a good example. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, as you can see, we just dropped them. So yeah, we're kind of chilling, not gonna lie, but I mean, hey, terracottas, not too big of a deal right now. So hopefully these guys will let me try and solo the golems for the video, but we'll see. Oh, I lagged. Okay. We'll see. I don't know. I think they're letting me. There's one down. There's one. Okay, give me back my boomerangs, please. Can I get my boomerangs? Please, can I have my boomerangs? Oh, they're back. They're just bugged, I guess. Okay, there we go. Another one down. Kill this guy with our death bow, maybe. There we go. We dropped another one. And bones on that one again as well. Death bow finished him off. This setup's just insane. I wish I could see how much damage I'm doing all the way up there, but obviously it's a little high up. PC, let me try and solo this too. So hopefully this goes well once again. But I mean, the other ones went pretty well. So I mean, you guys saw how much damage we did to the golems and stuff. So yeah, they're just like, yes, sir, you can solo it. These guys are legends. But yeah, I'm going to stand on the side here. Let's see how knock yourself out. Thank you, thank you. So this guy has a lot of health. So we're going to see how much damage we can do. 40 mil, I believe. And, okay, we're already doing a good amount of damage. Boomerangs in. And use our death bow. And, okay, wow, he's gone. Just like that. This setup is actually insane. No one else helping out, and we actually just soloed this floor, and I'm rewarded with Giant's Tooths. But, I mean, hey, nonetheless, that was a really fun run. Shout out to these legends who are in the party right now. Party Finder, not too bad, you know. But, yeah, this setup is just ridiculous. So, as you can see, we took on floor 6 with a little bit of ease. Just a little bit. But yeah, some of you might be wondering what makes this set so expensive. So quickly, let's just break down some of the prices on some of the items. First things first, the 4 boomerangs. So right now, if I look at the auction house, a Soul Eater 5, which he has on 2 of these. He also has a Power 7 on one of the boomerangs. Power 7 right now is going for about 40 million coins. As you can see though, spiritual boomerangs go anywhere between 47 to 59 million coins for a 5-starred one with anything close to decent enchants. And all these have well beyond decent enchants, including that Power 7 one, which is ridiculous. So just from a rough estimate, this is about 250 million plus in boomerangs right here, which is quite insane. A death bow, mine with chance 5, I believe it's 5 mil clean. Chance 5 goes for about 10 mil right now. So 15 mil plus the essence, the recombobulator, you're getting close to around 30 mil plus, I believe, once you add everything up. I could be wrong, rough estimate. In terms of the Hyperion, oh, actually, if we reset our settings, go to weapons, as you can see, a Hyperion, let's try and find a 5-starred one if there are any on the auction house. So yeah, there's one right here, decently maxed enchants. yeah, 5-starred, 666 million coins for something like this. Mine actually has Smite 7 too. He has a couple other enchants that are a little bit better than mine, but he does not have Smite 7 on his as well. So yeah, 666 million coins for this weapon right here. Little insane. Diamond Necron heads are kind of all over the place right now in terms of what price they're selling for. So if we try and go to, oh, are there none on the auction? I could be wrong. I don't even think there's any on the auction. Last one I saw sold for well over 100 mil though, so you can expect to find that for a 0-star Necron head. So yeah, I'm pretty confident in saying at least 100 million coins, if not more. In terms of the armor, Necron, if we search up the price of that really quickly, search Necron, there we go. And as you can see, chest plates, that's gross 7, prot 7. 5-starred ones though, you're looking around 85 to 90 million coins for a 5-starred Necron's chestplate, recombobulated, which is quite insane. In terms of the leggings, a recombobulated one here, as you can see, this one's going for 64 mil with Legion on it. This one here, 44 mil. So I'd say about 44 mil for a maxed out pair of leggings like the ones that I'm wearing right now. In terms of boots, you can also expect like 30 something mil maxed out, like the ones that I'm wearing are 5-starred recombobulated, ancient on them. They get pretty pricey. So overall, this entire setup is like worth well over $1 billion. Did I just get recombobulated? I got a recombobulated poisonous potato from testing it out on zombies. I will take that, and it's going right into my collection here. That's kind of hilarious. But yeah, as you guys can see, this setup gets very expensive very quickly, as you can tell. Honestly though, tons of fun to use. Huge shout out to Deathstreaks for letting me borrow it for today's video. I believe that's going to be it for me today though. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you show that you did by leaving a like on today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here, and hopefully you guys did enjoy. Anyways, without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys have a good one. All right, and take care and peace.